Hey everybody, it is us. We are here at Universal Orlando Resort for the return of the Universal Holiday Tour. We are very, very excited. It is the first day of the Holiday Tour. There have been some changes since the previous year. We've got the Grinch show, we've got the Universal Holiday Parade back, but we still got the classics just like last time, where we're going to be able to meet the Grinch and head into Hogsmeade at night for a private showing of the magic of Christmas at Hogwarts Castle. We are super, super excited. We're bringing you guys along with us, so let's do this thing. Hey everybody, hello, happy holidays from Universal. We are here for the return of the Universal Holiday Tour. Now this is a tour that premiered last year for the very first time, and we are here for the second version of it. And since there are a lot of things back in the park since 2020, they have added a lot more things to the Holiday Tour, including the Universal Holiday Parade, the Grinchmas show, and bringing back a lot of the things that made the first Holiday Tour very special, which was private time in Hogsmeade, getting to have a one-on-one interaction with the Grinch, meeting Santa Claus, and a private showing of the magic of Christmas at Hogwarts Castle. So we're back to do it again. We are geared for the season. We got our matching Harry and Ron sweaters, and they are authentically woolly and itchy and scratchy, just like I'm assuming the real ones would be. We're actually waiting here in Rocket Stage and Rocket Plaza for our first event of the Holiday Tour, which is the Universal Holiday Parade. So tonight's tour is a little bit longer than previous years, and we're getting a little bit more. The price has increased. I think I paid about like $50, $60 last year. This time it was about $70 per person. So for the two of us, we paid about $150 to do the tour tonight. So let's see if all these changes make it extra worth it. What'd they give us when we checked in?
So we are meeting the Who's this year. A little question and answer session. So you can write down any question you've ever had for a Who.
I don't know what questions I've had for Who's. These are all the different tour guides that are taking the groups around. There are quite a few people here, and this is the first holding area. This is where you check in for the tour, right over here. And when you do that, you hang out in this area here and you wait for the show. I would say the first tip is get here early. Our check-in time was 5 o'clock. We got here at like 5 o'clock, maybe 5:05. There was already a pretty good chunk of people waiting for their spot, and they of course all got the front spots for the holiday parade over here. In this area, it is nice over here, but it is a little cramped. There's a food truck over here, which is good if you want to get some food, but that gives you a little less space to see the parade. So if you want to get a good spot for this part of the holiday tour, probably be here early and try to get a spot right there at the front. But I think we got a pretty good spot regardless. It's nice to have an area we can just kind of hang around, and this parade will happen right behind us over here.
Ready to see the Grinch? Let's do it. All right, let's head on over. Follow me this way.
Now we're waiting to head towards the Grinch show, which is in the Blue Man Group Theater this year. These are all of the holiday tours, all heading there together at once. Quite a very large group. I wonder how we're all going to fit inside. Oh, Blue Man Group, R.I.P. You know, this used to be Nickelodeon Studios.
No, I didn't.
Congratulations. Wow, the Grinch.
Oh, okay. I'm like...
A little worried at first when they said you'd be sitting in the back row, but it's actually not a bad spot. You can see all of the stage pretty darn clearly. So from here, we're going to go see the Grinch show, and then after, we've got a Who and A. We're going to have a Q&A with one of the Who's.
Noise! 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 and Christmas music. It's both joyful and triumphant.
The Grinch hated Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now, please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be that his head wasn't screwed on quite right. It could be perhaps that his shoes were too tight. Ow. But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch.
Yes. Merry Christmas, Who A! Oh, it's not too late. I haven't missed it. High five, Max. Maybe next time.
Did you like the show?
It was cute.
It was cute. What was your favorite part?
The dog.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. Max the dog. I think it's everyone's favorite part. And the Grinch gets second place.
Yeah.
But now they are getting ready to do a Who and A. Those papers that they gave us, they turned them into the Grinch team or one of the Who's here, and now we're going to get to see them answer our questions. This is new to the holiday tour.
First ever Whoville Who and A! Thank you so much for joining us this evening. I'm Sir Gregory, one of the narrators here in Whoville, and we have a great surprise for you. We have some very wonderful citizens of Whoville who are going to be answering the questions you guys asked. So are you ready to meet the Who's? Are we ready to meet the Who's? Put it together for Decorator of the Year 9 years running, Martha May and her assistant Carson.
So exciting!
And of course we can't forget our favorite Lou Who family, Benny Lou Who and Lou Who himself.
Hi, everyone!
All right, hey, we have a question here that is it might be a little new news to the Who's here. What is it like living on a speck?
What?
You live in our houses.
We live in Whoville.
Yes, there's just there are bigger specks and smaller specks, and some people live on other specks, and you all just live on a smaller speck.
No.
What? Why?
You know,
They look like they know.
No, we'll just we're gonna move on. I don't want any who brains to explode here.
They knew it.
All right, so we just saw the Grinch show. We did the Who and A, and now we are here in Islands of Adventure, and we're gonna get some hot cocoa and cookies with the Grinch. Like that? That wasn't like it?
And he goes there and he's like,
Oh, it's been a minute since I've seen that, I must admit. We got our cookies and hot cocoa, and now we are just waiting for the Grinch. I'm sorry, I caught you mid-bite. I think last year's cookies were fine.
I think these are better.
These are better? The hot cocoa was great, though. I remember really liking the hot cocoa last year, so
Great.
yeah, I'm curious to try it. Not bad. It'd go better with some hot cocoa, though. Yeah, that hot cocoa is really good. I'm not even like a big hot cocoa guy. Obviously, I'm from Florida my whole life. There's like never any need to drink it, but this one is pretty darn good. I wonder, do they sell this in the park? Ellison got her hot cocoa with marshmallows. I got mine with chocolate. They have chocolate, marshmallows, and peppermint that you can put inside of it, and it's all endless.
I asked our tour guide, John, what they do with guests who have paid for this tour and they happen to have any food allergies. They do make accommodations for it. The one they can't really make that much accommodations for is lactose, just because they use 2% milk for the icing and for the hot cocoa.
Dang, Ellison, you're really going to town on that icing.
Maybe be.
This is great. Do they call you Poopy? Have a great day, Poopy. I liked him. I liked him a lot.
Hey, Mr. Grinch.
Is this a video? I don't know what's going
video.
on.
I'm sorry.
here.
I'm sorry. I thought
it
it was.
is. Okay, you just
Yeah,
point
yeah.
a camera in my face, didn't say anything. I'm just sitting here like a buffoon, just like.
I thought it looked pretty darn good. You want to see yourself? Check it out.
Ooh. Ah, yes. By the way, I'm for hire, professional tailor. Here's my work. You know, you can see.
Very
Made this
impressive.
up all myself.
Yeah, multi-talented.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, have a horrible Christmas. See you later.
See you later, Grinch. Well, now we are back here over at Universal Studios, Florida. We're waiting for the next thing on the tour. It is going to be meeting Santa Claus. What we're doing right now is we're killing time in the New York area of the park. It is nice and quiet. The park's officially closed. Closed like almost 2 hours ago, I would say now. And we are here and we got this whole beautiful area to ourselves. The great thing about the New York area, this is the best, most well-themed area of the park during Christmas time. Ain't nobody here but us. And the other tours. All right, next stop, Santa Claus. Hello, Merry Christmas. Hey, Happy Holidays, sir. Hello.
Thank you for coming to visit me. If you want to line up here, we're going to take
Yes, please. We would love that. We are literally getting a gift from Santa right now. Ooh, thank you,
have a
sir.
very Merry Christmas, and I'll
Yes.
see you in a little more than a month.
Yes, we will see you then. I got a pretty long list. I hope you're ready for it.
Mail it, and the elves will take a look at it.
Oh, thank you.
I'm printing out your photos
Oh,
right now.
what a pleasant surprise. I was not expecting that. Yeah.
You guys didn't know that you got this?
We did not.
Well, now, here you go.
Now we're heading towards Hogsmeade. We are the last guests in the park, quite literally. And we're gonna head towards Hogsmeade, see the castle show, and then get on out of here. So we checked in for this tour at about 5 o'clock. It is about 10:45 now. This is a very, very long tour, so just be mindful of that. This will take the whole night and then some.
Be smart and eat beforehand, unlike what we did.
Yeah, we had to run and go get a pretzel during the Grinch encounter. So eat before, it is totally recommended, but now we're gonna head towards Hogsmeade Village at night. The castle show is getting started now, so we're gonna head in that direction. What'd you think of the show, Ellison?
It was really good.
Yeah, we got fireworks this time. That was pretty cool. And now we walk out of the park. The last batch of people leaving. We're getting the whole park to ourselves. Nice and pretty. Look at the water. Wow, wow, wow. So beautiful. Well, that's our show. Our holiday tour has ended at about 11:15. We were walked out of the park, and now we're here wrapping this video up. What'd you think of the tour?
There were some differences in comparison to last year that I liked a little bit more. The interaction with Santa and the Grinch felt a little bit more personal. I mean, there was physical distancing, but
but compared to last year, like last year the Grinch was behind like a barricade.
Yeah.
And this year he was going to table, and like Santa was on like kind of his chair last year, and this time we got to go right up to him and put our hands around his shoulder and stuff like that.
I was gonna say he was still in the chair, but like the other chair was like in the Macy's Day Parade, like with the floats, and he was like high up. Yeah. We also actually got photos done.
Yeah. So here,
Like,
so let's pull out that
and they were
photo.
free.
I like the postcards from last year, but look at that picture of Santa. That's us. We got a photo for free. But you know, that was pretty cool. And then we got our ornaments as well. Now I will admit, I think I do like the Harry Potter one a little bit more last year, just because we are big Harry Potter fans. But this is still pretty cool to get. It's a holiday tree hunt. So this is like, I'm assuming what they give you when the holiday tree hunt, scavenger hunt that you could do all throughout the park. You're gonna pay a little bit more for this tour than last year, but you are getting a lot more. But also, it is a longer tour. So like we started at 5, it is now 11:15. and you need to eat.
Yes.
Before this
Oh,
tour.
100%.
You have to have an early dinner, or they either have to add some sort of food break in the middle. Otherwise, you know, you're just gonna have to feed yourself on hot cocoa and cookies, which are actually not that bad this year. A note for me at least was I didn't really care
hot
for the
cocoa was
cookies
great.
last year. The cookies were pretty solid. At least they
Yes.
tasted different, and the hot cocoa was as good as it was last year, which is pretty fantastic, honestly. But yeah, you gotta eat. It's a really long tour. I think there are some parts of it that definitely run a little long. The Who A was fun.
Yeah, it's quirky.
It was quirky, but
Yeah.
it did definitely feel like it ran a little long.
We are doing this the first night, so there is
Yes.
going to be trial and
Yep, yep,
error,
yep.
and there's
Yeah,
going to be
yeah.
adjustments. So
Absolutely.
probably by the
That's-
time you all purchase tickets, it could be a completely, I don't want
Yeah,
to say
yeah.
completely different experience, but
Yeah, we saw pretty much every holiday offering here at the park, and then some. Things that you don't get to see, like this is the only place you can meet Santa. You're getting to meet the Grinch,
Yeah.
which normally you'd have to wait in a really, really long line for in the park.
and he comes to you.
He comes to you, and he has a special moment. It was very, very cool. You know, we got really solid seats for the Grinch show, which can be pretty busy. So I would say another tip as well is if you know you're going to be doing this tour, don't do any of the holiday stuff.
Yes.
Save it for the holiday tour itself.
Unless you really love it.
Unless you really love it.
Yeah.
Unless you want to watch Grinch 3 times, go ahead, watch the Grinchmas show.
Live your best life.
Live your best life. You know, we're just here to tell you what we think. But at the end of the night, this year's tour is pretty much like last year's tour in the way that what you are paying for, you're getting much more. It is a very, very good value tour. Runs a little long, yes, but you're getting a lot of really cool opportunities, a lot of special access. This is a truly a holiday tour, and I would recommend it if this is great for families. If you have
Yes.
families and kids, this is definitely like a way to go.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I would agree.
it's 11:30.
Let's go home.
We're going home. Thank you for watching. We hope this video helped. You know, you do whatever you want. We just had a good time here, and hopefully you figure
will?
out what to do with your time after watching us use our time here on this holiday tour. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, it does make sense. We've been at it. It's been
All
a
right,
long night.
It's been a long day, yeah.
You guys, we're gonna get on out of here. Happy holidays, happy holiday tour, and good night.
Have a good night.
Were you gonna blow a kiss to the camera? It looked like you were about to do that.
No.
We were supposed to go down elevator.
Oh.
Ding dong.
Oh, got my thighs.
Good night.
I'm not gonna go now.